Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Christmas is done, the festive season is over, and ARC is providing the goods. We've got a new community crunch, we've got a new taste of a new shoulder pet, so we've got the Fjordhawk. So here's our first look at the Fjordhawk. It is an omnivore. In the wild, most of the creatures I've encountered here have endured thanks to their great size, strength or ferocity. But the Fjordhawk gets on by its wits and by scavenging. The bird also seems to have an almost preternatural ability to predict and avoid danger. Fjordhawks follow predators and survivors from on high, watching for their moment to swoop in and snatch up an easy meal. Tamed Fjordhawks are surprisingly playful, and their favourite game is fetch. Indulge your bird with this play and a bit of patience and you'll reap the rewards. Just point out a target and your Fjordhawk will fly off to retrieve it for you. A well-trained Fjordhawk can locate injured prey and communicate its find to you. These clever birds will bond with humans as wholeheartedly as any canine or primate in a way uniquely suited to this time and place. If you should meet with some grave misfortune, your Fjordhawk will immediately fly off with as many of your belongings as it can carry. As soon as you're respawned by the ARC, your friend will track you down and return your equipment to you. So, it's got the benefits of the stupid seagull, that it can retrieve prey for you, but it is a portable gravestone. It sounds awesome. I can't wait when Fjordhawk comes out to tame myself one of these birds. Looks great. Alright, so talking about Fjordhawk, we've got our creature vote. Now we've got a little bit of time for the voting. So with the creature voting, it's open till Wednesday, January 25th. I'm assuming 2022. I think that's a typo. These are the creatures here. I'll quickly show you the pictures. And to rank your vote, you're just going to pull your favourite ones up to the top. Put them in order, 1 most favourite down to 10, which is the least. So just remember, we already know we're getting Andrewsarchus, and we're now getting the Fjordhawk as well. Now remember, if you are liking what you're seeing, please remember to leave a like, a comment and to subscribe. Alright, let's get into it. The giant bison, a temperamental herbivore. They travel in massive herds and are the largest bovine in existence. Massive pair of horns and aggressive charges. They're sought out for their pelts, their horns and their rich milk. Taming them is similar to horse taming. Ride them, feed them, but be aware of getting bucked off, being gored or kicked is a likely outcome. Now the milk that it gives off is great for any baby animal being raised. It will boost it. It can be used for feeding wyverns or warm it up and get a special buff against the cold. Rhyniognatha, a large insect that can not only fly but can swim in water as well. It is unbelievably huge. It can carry large dinosaurs. It has the most awesome saddle, and the best part of all, or maybe not, depending on how you look at it, it's the same as a reaper. You have to get one to impregnate you. You'll nearly die, but the reward is that you get to get one of these large insects. The Titanoceratops. It's a large herbivore, similar in size to the mammoth. It is able to damage metal structures. It is an amazing giga slayer. It's immune to its bleed effect, has a high health, unable to be damaged from the front due to its frills. It gets a pack bonus. I think this is going to be an amazing herbivore. Desmodus draculae. This is a large blood-sucking bat. You can ride this bat. It has an echolocation ability. You can track your chains and your tribe mates anywhere on the map. It's got a screech ability. It will cause disorientation and momentary deafness, which means that your tames won't be able to listen to your whistles. You can inflict bleed to your attacks, and it will harvest blood from friendly humans much faster than a syringe can. The Armadillosuchus, it's an insectivore that's like a roll rat. It uses its tongue to act like a wrecking ball. It loves destroying structures. It can mow down trees in its way. It can go in the ocean. To tame it, bring lots of walls. That's how you tame it. It's going to slam into your walls and the taming percentage goes up. Carcharodontosaurus. Larger than a rex, smaller than a giga. It's got a harder bite than both, but less health. It's aggressive, but doesn't attack unless prompted. The Myotragus, Fjordor's goat. It can sense out resources, similar to a gutcher. It's got a bleed effect and can jump extremely high and traverse up really steep cliffs. Will be really good to get around on our new map. The Bastion beetle has 30% weight reduction on everything and radiation resistance. Now this creature you will get as a larvae, so you'll get it as a baby. It does have a long life cycle, but once it's an adult, it can equip weapons. It looks awesome. It's quite a large bug, but it's going to be great. It's also got Prime Chiton, which is going to have a new armor set. The Civatherium is a prehistoric giraffe. It has large horns. They're sharp and they're wide. They can hurl large boulders at attackers. They love sap. In order to tame them, they need to lick the sap off the survivor. But don't get covered in its vomit, as it takes sap off you. The vomit can be used as a substitute for spoiled meat. They have an amazing run speed and can run long distances without consuming any stamina. They've got a really high weight, so can carry really large loads. And last but not least, the Pyroraptor. Larger than a normal raptor, looks like a young wyvern. It loves fire wyvern eggs. It can climb really well, has a higher attack and higher stamina than your normal raptor. Taming it will be with wyvern eggs. Its favourite is the fire type. This sounds pretty good. It's the same height as a real velociraptor. Alright guys, so they're your 10 creatures. Voting is open until the 5th of January 2022, so remember to put your favourite in. If you don't vote and you're disappointed, you've got no one to blame, eh? Alright, so remember guys, if you did like this content, please remember to like, leave a comment, and to subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date, show your support, and I'll be around next time. Thanks guys.